Try to catch me howling at the moon. 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 When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting.
All right, so you may or may not be a fan of adding those effects into, in this case, a surfing video, but if you're curious at all of how I did it, I'm gonna show you here on the computer. Basically, it's a program I bought off of Pixel Film. I think it's about 40 bucks, and you'll basically find it in your generators. I'm not gonna go into that right now over how to buy it. And what you wanna do is you grab this file, drop it on your timeline as I've already done here. So it's already done. You can see some of the edits I've already made on this. But basically, once it's here, you want to click on it. You add, it's automatically, once you click on it, you have your little drawer going on. And then you can add lines. So you just take one and add it. Although right now we're at 1. So I'm going to brush size that up. That's way too, as you see, it was at 1, now it's at 6. So basically at 6, I can make my lines, figure out how I want it to curve in, etc. You can add arrows, you can add hearts, or you can add words, however you want to draw it, right? Mad. I have it clicked right now at frame by frame. Add to subsequent frames would keep this on all the frames all together. I'm going frame by frame, so literally every time I move, you can see my timer here. Every time I move, every click. So if you look, that's a 0.01 of a second. Now I add more. And so as you can see, this is a tedious, long process of adding the glow to your video if that's what you wanted to do. And so literally it'll move it. You see how it's dancing on the wave as I go back and forth on the timeline here. I'm doing this kind of fast for those. If you really want, I'm sure there's different concepts out there, different videos on YouTube over how to do this. I'm just kind of showing you what I do, how long this would literally take, how long it really takes to do that video that you just saw. And so each one, obviously you're gonna want it to be some kind of order or it just gets craziness, but you use your own style. The video that you'll see here that I used, this is where I started. So I started with these little dots, and then as you see, as I move along the timeline, I moved into longer specs. I went smaller, so I added a smaller brush size on the outside as it dissipated, as it slowly dissipates off. You can see it disappearing, and they eventually go out. So it started off the same exact size as these here, and it went back. And same thing with these other guys here. If you look on this wave of Danes, I got the board. So all I did was just went frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame. And I made the actual, the brush bigger, 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 and then smaller, smaller as he lands. You can see it getting smaller and smaller, and then it disappears. And when he comes up, shakes the water off his face, I added a couple more, just tiny little streaks, just to give it that kind of different factor. And it's just a matter of choice. These are little zigzags I add to the wave. I actually glowed him on this off the lip here, just smack. I just wanted to show that kind of a glowing power. This one following Alex along the wave. You can see it's just frame by frame of me literally drawing these lines, moving a frame, drawing lines, moving a frame, drawing lines. It takes a long time. So if you look on my timeline right now, this video shows right here, 38 seconds long. That 38 seconds probably took me like a combined 6 hours to produce 38 seconds. Now, obviously this was my first time really playing with this Pixel Film add-on for Final Cut Pro. So as I move along, it'll get quicker, but There you go, man. You may not even like it at all, but hopefully you learned something. If you're interested in doing something like this, comment below. I will reply to your comment and try to help you out if you have any questions on it. I'm fairly a novice to this particular add-on by Pixel Films, but I'm gonna do it more. I like it. It's fun. It allows my creativity to flow with something more than just showing the surf. So if you liked it, click on the subscribe button. Let me know. Comment below. Like the actual video. I hope all is well. Stay creative out there. We'll keep creating these mad videos here at the Mad Video Lab. Thanks for watching.